My first price target for Neiro on Ethereum in 2025 is $5. And now, of course, not financial advice and not a guarantee, but again, clearly I'm talking about Neiro on Ethereum. There's other Neiros out there, but this is the one I'm focused on. But again, besides that, why is $5 my first price target? It's because I think it's that amazing of a meme coin. I mean, first of all, we take a look at how Neiro, it's kind of piggybacking off the hype of Dogecoin. Now, why is that? It's because when you take a look at the origin of the name of Neiro, it somewhat has a similarity to Dogecoin. And let me show you what I'm talking about. For instance, we will see that the owners of the Shiba Inu breed, Kabosu, which gave Dogecoin its name and died in May. Now, that's very unfortunate news, by the way. Rest in peace. But besides that point, bought themselves a new dog named Neiro. Now, Asuko Sato, the owner of the dog, announced that they bought a new insane breed dog named Neiro. So yeah, you kind of get the similarities there. And when it comes to Neiro, I think that right there is a great touch because there are so many dog-themed meme coins as of right now popping up, and many of them just really don't feel that different. It just kind of feels like, oh yeah, it's another one. Okay, all right. But this one, again, it has such a cool origin, has somewhat of a link when it comes to Dogecoin, and I think that right there is a thumbs up. Also on top of that, for the people who kind of missed on Dogecoin, this is quite essentially, hypothetically, somewhat giving another chance to quite essentially, potentially see the next big meme coin. Because you got to think about this, right? Even though nothing I say is financial advice, Dogecoin market cap is very high as of right now. Now, is it over $80 billion in market cap like back in 2021 currently? Of course not. But even despite that, Dogecoin, it's a very well-established meme coin. So people sometimes they want to look for the next big thing. And I think Neiro could hypothetically be that. Now, am I saying that Neiro is going to be as big as Dogecoin or even go half of Dogecoin? I don't think so. But even if, let's say, 10, 20% of Dogecoin, I think that right there is already great. It's like, for instance, right? We all know that LeBron James is a very good NBA player, or let's say Michael Jordan. But they're like up here. It's very difficult to emulate that, very difficult to achieve what they achieved. But let's say someone can achieve that. Let's say they just achieve 10% of that. That's already very amazing. I mean, that's already fantastic. So I think Neiro, it doesn't need to be the next, Dogecoin. All it has to be is somewhat a little bit of that, just a taste, right? Just the appetizer. That's already great for me. So I really don't mind. And also Neiro is beginning to be listed in more and more exchanges. So I think that right there is a great bonus because it has amazing exposure. Now, of course, naturally, it doesn't have the best use case out there, but it's not supposed to, right? You take a look at how, for instance, meme coins, naturally, they're not supposed to be the most revolutionary. They're not supposed to be the most, fundamentally exciting project. That's not supposed to be the case. It's supposed to be fun, exciting, enticing. And I think this is exactly what I'm seeing when it comes to Neiro on Ethereum. So really, it's a no-brainer pick for me. And even though, again, there's a bunch of other Neiros out there, this is the one I'm bullish on because, as we all know, Ethereum, very massive ecosystem, a lot of fans. So naturally, I think something like Neiro on Ethereum is just going to have a lot more better community, I suppose, when compared to the other Neiros out there. So this is the one I'm sticking by. And again, $5 during this bull run, especially when I consider just how special it is. I don't see why not. Now, my next price target is Neiro at the price of $7.50, which some people may think is crazy, but I don't because first of all, you take a look at how, at that point, considering current circulating supply, market cap would be $7.5 billion. Not too much to ask for. I mean, we've seen SHIB go to around $40 billion. We've seen Doge go to over $80 billion. So for the world of meme coins, this isn't really too much to ask for. Also, you take a look at the tokenomics for Neiro. It's not confusing. It's very easy on the eyes. It doesn't confuse people because some other meme coins out there, you take a look at the tokenomics. I mean, man, it's just outrageous. People can't really read the price. They're saying, oh yeah, we take a look at the price. I think it's, 18 millions of a dollar. Oh no, wait, it's 28 millions of a dollar. It's like, dude, who even does that? It's like people have to search up the number of zeros, amount of it. A total nightmare. It's just complete caca. But when it comes to Neiro, that's not the case. Tokenomics, again, doesn't confuse people. And I love that. It's relatively low when it comes to a meme coin. So I love that. And again, $7.50, I don't see why not during this bull run. Now, my next and final price target is $10, which, again, people may think is crazy. They may think, okay, $7.50 is already insane, let alone $10. What are you on about? But here's the thing. At the price of $10, first of all, market cap wouldn't be crazy again. $10 billion market cap, way less than Doge, way less than SHIB. Again, just like I mentioned, In the price target number 2 section of the video, we've seen Doge reach over 80 billion, SHIB around 40 billion. So again, this is like peanuts. Also on top of that, there's currently over 500 million crypto owners, according to Crypto.com research. So you can only imagine the FOMO, the buying pressure, the buying volume that could result, as of that. It's going to be insane, potentially. So I really can't wait. Also on top of that, Bitcoin, there are so many bullish factors going on for it. You take a look at the Bitcoin ETF, the number of institutional investors. I think the sky's the limit for Bitcoin. I think it could hypothetically go to the price of $150,000 during this bull run. And I think naturally, if it were to do that, altcoins, they're going to hypothetically do well as well. So at that point, I wouldn't see why something like Neiro won't go to the price of $10. Now, how soon? Some people, they may be wondering. Now, usually altcoins, they peak anywhere between 6 to 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, this is kind of a very extreme example, right? One's very best case, one's worst case. So let's take a middle ground approach, which is 12 months. Now, if we consider how the last Bitcoin halving event happened back in April, 12 months from then, a year, is April of 2025. So again, with a middle ground approach, that's around the time frame we're looking at. That's why I titled this video, 2025 price targets. Again, I'm taking more of a middle ground approach. But even despite that, I really don't mind because my strategy is very simple. I'm dollar cost averaging. So anytime I earn income, I'm acquiring, I'm holding, and I'm waiting. That's it. I'm not trying to day trade. I'm not trying to use leverage. I'm not trying to swing trade. When it comes to any cryptocurrency that I own, I just like to keep things simple. So again, Neiro at the price of $10, I don't see why not. I think this bull run could be that amazing. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.